Hello! How is everyone doing today? Um, did I turn on the subtitles thing? Let me double check that real quick. It is enabled, so I have no clue how that thing works. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm just sort of here doing my own thing. I'm just gonna disable the subtitle thing or captions. Okay. But anyways, today is just going to be a simple I play video games and if anyone watches, they watch. More specifically, I guess, today is going to be more grinding with like Pokemon Diamond for the Nuzlocke. And the Nuzlocke's not in the best shape, but it's in a spot where I can recover. And I just need to be able to make it through this gym before anything else, really. But in order to do that, I really need to level up the Pokemon I have. Given that that one gym try ended up with one death because the Pokemon was a level 28 when everyone else was less. Not a good time. But today is mostly just brain go burr. I am sorry. Today is mostly just gonna be grinding up, and hopefully next time I stream it'll be the actual like going into the gym. And if we're not at a spot by the end of this stream to be able to do that, I might look into like just doing a little bit of extra grinding off stream and just upload the footage to that to YouTube if anyone cares or if anything significant happens. But otherwise, I'm not sure how to go about it otherwise. Either way, I don't want like 3 streams in a row to be just Pokemon Diamond with most of it being grinding. So yeah, that's just sort of where I am with it. And yeah, don't know what else to say on it. A few other things I may as well note. I am trying to look into like a OBS built-in input viewer type thing. So far, it's a little bit of a struggle, and for me to check if it works or not, I have to actually close and reopen OBS, which, I mean, I'm streaming and recording now, so I can't exactly do that. But I'm hoping to get that figured out soon as well. And also looking into like a few other overlays because, I'm not only going to play DS games. The DS one works pretty well for what I am using it for, which is for DS games. But a little bit of a preview real quick. I do have a 3DS one partially set up, and I do plan on doing one for the Game Boy Advance at some point too. Potentially also making it better looking whenever I do a speed run. But we're not there yet. And it's kind of been a minute since I've done a speed run. And actually, if I do speedrun overlay, I would need one that works for using Actually, wait, GBI should make it the right size anyway, so I should be able to make use the brain go burr. I should be able to use a Game Boy Advance overlay for that. I guess that's something that I'll have to experiment with another time. But yeah, today is just going to be a bunch of grinding for Pokemon Diamond. Hopefully get further in the Nuzlocke. We'll have to see. Knowing me, iffy is what I'll say. Could go either way. Game is pretty loud in my ears. Not sure that there's too much else. Beat Raphael at Veilstone. That must be the name of the guy. Okay. So currently our team is decent, but we need to get at least to level 28 with a lot of these. Especially since most of my Pokemon are not super effective against the Pokemon in the gym. And then I also have Dasher and Shade in the back here. Shade I need to level up because of the fact that he can learn a fighting type move. But otherwise, the moves he has right now, completely useless. Nightshade. Nightshade matches the user's level for damage, which means he's going to be very good after level 30 compared to using Astonish. Pursuit. Pursuit is good because that's also Stab. And then Haze. Oh, I mean, stat changes. Are you more of a special or a physical? You know what? I never would have guessed that you were both. Okay. Ponyta is more physical, though. Yeah, that one I knew off the top of my head. And Growl, Timber, and Stomp. In all fairness, Stomp is actually pretty good. But we... Yeah. I need to level up everyone so much. You have the XP share, okay. Give you the XP share. I guess that's... We'll go out with the Pokemon we have and start just grinding. Today's going to be a very boring episode, if you couldn't tell. At least I hope it's a very boring one. Because if it's not, that's probably not a good thing for me. Alright. And we're starting out with grinding against Ponyta. Yep. Our Ponyta needs something like a Flame Charge or Fire Charge or whatever it is. Probably hard to get though. We can get that. Alright, so it's 7 damage. So... And Stomp does... a little more than 7? It does 11. And that's just... pain. I kind of wish that there was a better way to grind right now, but I don't think there really is. Okay, alright. Unless there's like, maybe there's a, maybe there's some trainers I missed. At the same time, if there is, I might be under-leveled for them, given the circumstances. What if I... Oh wait, there was trainers that I skipped. But also, I fear that I might be a little too under-leveled for them. How about you? Okay. I already fought you. I know that I fought everyone on this route. Did I do this double bell? Yeah. Is that by you? Ah, yes. The, kid. Forgot about the kid. I already fought the kid. Oh. Okay, that by you? Okay. Essentially, it looks like I'm gonna have to fight either wild Pokemon or the trainers on the route that I'm not gonna be able to handle. Or I could try the tower. I guess I could do that as well. Quick heal the few Pokemon I have. And just gonna double check typings real quick. Ghost is not affected by normal or fighting, and that's what I thought it was. So I just need to make sure I don't have like half of my team. Okay, you useless against ghosts. You are good against ghosts. Dark type is super effective, actually. Yeah, dark type is super effective. You can work against ghost types. Useless. You are able to work against ghost types. And you're okay. Okay. So, we got a few Pokemon that can. Alright, let's just go into there with Noodly and see how things go. Because I forgot what level the Pokemon in here are. Okay, please give me some Zubat. They're only level 17 in here, so they're a little almost too low to be of any value. Just a quick check now. Okay. Oh, crit. Thank you, Noodly. That's like no XP. But they do get higher in higher levels, I believe. So how about we actually fight the trainers, and let's not be stupid either. Alright. You have a Stunky against Ghost? I feel that. Given the levels, I don't think that this will be... Oh, thank you for the crit again. I don't think this is going to be super hard. You know, it's when I say things. I should just never talk. That would be a good idea. Alright, Patchy's now level 22, that's good. just going to get rid of that poison immediately. Almost sounded like a meow. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. This Kricketune is dead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, how much health does Stoller have? 147? Not good defense, though. Newly has the highest defense. But does Bide go based off of attack alone, or by how much HP, though? If Stoller dies, then we'll know which is. Okay. So it's probably double the HP actually used. Alright. God, that was too much. 1 HP from Shell Bell. Shellos. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna quickly do that. Just as a little bit of extra safety. Fire Pulse. Yeah, that did nothing. In fact, I could probably just... Oh, I did not mean to soft boil again. I meant to strength. Whoops. Well, full health. Still, the fact that that Kricketune almost didn't die, kinda scary. Not gonna lie. One HP. Stoller is going to get confused at some point. I'm surprised that the Water Pulse hasn't caused confusion yet, I'm gonna be honest. One HP. Karan? You know what? That's fair. Thank you for the crit, Stoller. Nice. Two HP this time. Why was that Kricketune the scariest part? Like, Seriously. Like, nearly 100% was going to die right there. Oval Stone. What does the Oval Stone do again? Ah, yes. If only the Cleffa... Or not Cleffa, if only I could get him to evolve. Oh. Jump. Ooh. Bite for bite. I'm not worried though. With what just happened, excuse me, in that one fight, how I almost lost a Pokemon. Okay. Do I want to give this to someone? Oh wait, no. Meant to do you. Just so you have some. You can feel special. Team Galactic stole my team and I'm gonna beat you up for it. Lava. It's gonna metronome, isn't it? I feel it coming. It's going to be a metronome. Assuming it survives. But it's going to metronome. Ooh. Magic Leaf. That hurts. Oh. Never mind, it doesn't. Bonk. That was no XP. Jesus. Only 912, and that was with a amulet, right? Yeah. There was just no money in that one. Revive? Well, that's useless. That's something to sell later. Being here compels him to battle, I guess. Alright. Oh! He's got a kid with Pichu. Ooh, I need to switch Newly up immediately. I don't care that it's just a little Pichu. Pichus can be scary, man. Look at Smash Bros. Yeah, that electric type gym is going to be impossible if I don't find a, the one Pokemon. The evolution to Shellos. Spark. Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, time for the... Okay. Thank you, Patchy. Pikachu. Now we're getting scarier. Especially at level 18 when most of my Pokemon are not equipped to fight electric types right now. Or at all. After losing Parzival. Kinda didn't realize how much I had to lean on Parzival for all of my stuff. 10 HP, okay. Okay. No. Don't. Don't. Don't do that. Thank you, Patchy. Thank you. And another Pichu. Honestly, if it was like a level 20 Pichu, I would have had respect, but no. If it would have been... Oh. Paralysis once again. Okay. And that happened again. 1 HP. Thank you, Patchy, for not being paralyzed during that entire thing. Thank you. Thank you. Very much. Oh. Ooh, that was a good amount of money. Alright. Now we're ready for the next trainer. A lot of double battles in here. Who's in my second slot? Jump Scare? Okay, it should be fine. You need to shake off my sorrow. Battle me! Bonsly? Should be fine. I don't have a water type move, but this is fine. Okay. Wait, fighting type moves are not... Oh yeah, because flying type. Flinch, okay. And it's done. Honestly, seeing Bonsly is... It just makes me miss Smash Bros. Having Bonsly as like a Pokemon that comes out the Pokeball and you can just throw him around as like a heavy item. Alright. Doubles, here we go. Ponyta and Buizel. I don't have anything super for or against either of these. That Buizel's gonna have Pursuit. That Buizel is gonna have Pursuit. So don't pull out there. Instead, we're gonna target that Buizel. Or actually, I'm gonna focus energy with Jump Scare. Tail Whip. Okay. Didn't realize Tail Whip affected both. Oh, Weasel flinched. Perfect. Well, it's dead. That Gus did nothing. Okay, well this Pania is dead with no health lost. Perfect. That went... Oh, thank you for a crit as well. That went pretty well. That was good. I liked it. Patchy is now level 23. Also good. And I'm getting more money. Alright, TM return. Did I fight you two on the way in? Must have. Is this top? This is top, okay. Oh! Jump scare! Murkrow. Level 21. So they are pretty powerful up here. Bite a bit. Forgot, that's not super effective. Nightshade. That's gonna be a base 21. I'm gonna switch. Patchy is super effective. No! Okay. Thank goodness that did like no damage, or else I would have been pissed. By a lot. And I would hope it's obvious why. Ooh, thank you for crit, Patchy. Okay. Alright, let's switch to... Ooh, wait. Special attack. Wait, we don't need it. Patchy can lead the way. Patchy has runaway. Although I do want to see what else there is up here. Zubat. It's gonna die. Perfect. Oh, I can actually just check in the book, can't I, to see what's in here. I'm thinking it's like, what, Ghastly's, Zubats, Murkrows. I wonder if there's anything else. Ghastly, Golbat, Murkrow, and Zubat. In Pearl, there's Misdrevious as well. But this is Diamond. Which Murkrow is the one for this one. Okay. So... doesn't seem like it matters which floor I'm on. So since I'm here, I imagine 5th floor probably has the highest level Pokemon. Although I should probably also, like, put the XP share on a separate Pokemon now, since Patchy is up front. Because Patchy does have the best chance against basically anything except for a Ghastly. Which for a Ghastly, it would be, probably, Jump Scare. So let's give you... let's take that. I guess for the moment we're going to give it to Staller. And you know what? Let's actually give the Shell Bell to you. Just in case you do have to fight a Ghastly. Oh hey, speaking of... At least you can hit the Ghastlies. Okay. Nightshade. Base 22. That does 22 damage. Sucker Punch. Does 11. And that was half Apache's health. Overall. Huh. Javel. Nice. How much HP does Staller have? Yeah, I have enough to soft boil for Patchy. We'll do a couple more Pokemon and then head back to Solaceum Town to heal. If I run into another Ghastly, I may as well just run. And fully healed. In fact, if I'm only running into Zubats, it's not a lot of HP to begin with, making it more useful to just try to aim for Chanseys in the area above. I'm running. I am not dealing with a Ghastly again. Thank goodness for Runaway. Severely underrated ability. And of course it's probably mostly Ghastly's up here anyways. Ooh. Murkrow should be a good boost of XP, I assume. I hope. Ooh. That didn't kill. I think that's all the more reason that I need to grind, don't I? Honestly, it might be better just to grind Chanseys. Because, yeah, there's a lot of Ghastlies here and just a lot of chances for me to screw up. And I'd rather not. If I run into a Ghastly, it is a runaway. Zubat will die. A Zubat will die fast. A Zubat dies to only one spark. Alright. Ooh. Well. Rather would not. Alright. Wakil. Okay. So, well, probably grind Chanseys, right? Maniac Tunnel. Page 92. Excuse me for a moment. I'm kind of reading a little bit more in the book, and what the frick is Maniac? The Maniac, such with the unknown, so if you catch 10 different unknown. Okay, so some I can't do. Maniac Cave will extend into a full tunnel if you catch all 26. And if you catch all 26, it'll into the room holds the exclamation point and question mark unknown variants. Hippopotas are much more common in the tunnel than in the cave. Okay. But Maniac Cave and Maniac Tunnel are a good way to guarantee a Hippopotas, because the only other Pokemon it looks like is going to be the Geodude. Actually, that kind of brings up a question. With the rules I have set up, Maniac Cave and Maniac Tunnel, are they separate things? Because, that'd be interesting if not. Or if so. But, I do still have to catch an unknown at some point. Just because there is. Not that there's exactly much yeah, there's not much to it. I don't even know what level the unknown are. I think they're around like what, 16-ish, maybe 20. And honestly, do I have the Pokeballs for an encounter right now? Because I don't know if I want to use my encounter for the Dusk Balls. So yeah, I could. But I want to look for Chanseys. Hopefully the Chanseys are all over the place. Yeah. Apparently they're around all day, all night. Thank you, Patchy. Okay, that was a crit, but still. Okay. We're good. Oh. This is fine. Okay. Once I open up the Psyduck thing, there's some extra Pokemon I can get up there, but that's Route brought 210 as well, so it doesn't even count. Oof. Actually, is killing this Kricketune even worth it? Actually, it is worth it by virtue of Shell Bell alone. Shell Bell. You. But yeah, running into a Chansey and killing it right now would be nice. Ooh, Sing. Actually, that might be good for Staller. What else you got? Minimize, Refresh, Soft Growth String. Sing is only a 55 accuracy. Honestly, it might be better to have them minimize. Although, Sing mixed with minimize would be interesting too. I would love to keep Refresh, but it's not like Soft Boiled where I can use it on the rest of the team. Another Kricketune. And a little bit of health. Alright. Does Runaway work when you're sleeping? I'm genuinely curious, but I don't want to find out. You. That did a decent amount. Bide? Well, you're dead. Alright. Oh boy. Well, I see that it's mostly Kricketune out here tonight. A nice 69%, or 69 max health. Missed the Sing, good, good. Alright. it's dead. Honestly, the Pokemon up here give about as much XP as, like, most of the trainers that were below. Ooh, Mime Jr., that's a rare one. A Pokemon I don't have, and probably never will. At least on this run. In Pearl, it can be Bonsleys here. Paralyzed, alright, good. Very good. Patchy said, welcome to the real world, kid. Now I'm taking you out of it. Didn't really give much XP though. Might not be as worth it to fight them as Ponytas and Krickettoons. In fact, let's see, how much does a Ponyta get? Stomp always hurts. Actually, I kind of want to check some real quick. Spark is a 65, and Swift is 60, okay. So Spark is indeed still the more powerful move, but because of stab and just overall. Actually, that depends on what Patchy's attack and special attack are, isn't it? I should probably check that real quick, shouldn't I? I mean, this is the second time today that I went unless the special attack and attack are different, and it's actually not. And it's only, I can bet it's only for them. Yeah, it's only probably for Patchy and for... This is why I sometimes wonder if life just likes to mess with me. But that does mean that Swift is going to be decent even without stab. We're not fighting Geodude with Patchy. That's just straight up not gonna happen. In fact, instead I'm just gonna run. I forgot to look to see how much XP Ponyta gave. I was so focused on everything else. Let's do a few Swifts real quick. And by a few, I mean a few. Swift is actually not affected by that because it's special. Okay. Every little HP counts. Not dead yet. Oh, that one's gonna hurt a little more. Not sure how I knew, but I sort of just knew. It's about the same. Okay. Anyways, continuing on. Swift basically does half as much as Spark, because it's not stab. Which is perfect for wrapping up against Krickettoons. Because it goes down to that much. Oh, that's the first one to hit Sing. Man, if only I had the flute. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so that's 3 health. So I guess it only counts for physical attacks that break it. Good to know. Too bad my bug is squished. How'd you miss? Alright. Honestly, I just want to grind Chanseys. And even then, it's not like I'm really gonna find them. They are rare enough as is. Yeah. Spark is starting to low roll. Starting to. You know what? I killed my brain. I can't. I'm just gonna stop speaking now on that. Alright, Krickettoon bide. Or Sing, that works too. Krickettoon Sing. Okay, it actually did. I'll take it. Alright, Staller is now level 24. Honestly, I think that, as much as I don't want to rely super hard on Patchy, I might need to. At least for now. Oop, and Crisp just notified me that the time's expired, so I'll just close that. Okay, Did I fight the people in the cafe yet? I don't think I have. Alright, so we'll swap Shade in. We'll switch Staller out. And we'll move Dasher in. And we will move Jump Scare out. Because those two are both level 24. And I kind of want to, like, level up, maybe not completely evenly, but enough to where everyone's in a relatively same ballpark. And I think Patchy is going to have to be the exception. Yeah. Kriakato. Actually, it might be a good idea to go up there and see, so let's run real quick. Was there some up here? I must have already done it. Let's see if I've... Because I feel like I haven't. I know that... Psyduck. Okay. Okay. Aha! Waitress Katie. One Pokemon. It's a Clefairy. 22? I hope I can handle a 22. I should be able to handle a 22. Emphasis on should. Okay, defense curl, that's fine. I'm just making an assumption that once you hit... Well, good thing I have Swift. I'm just assuming after either 2 or 3 defense curls, it's better to swap. I could be wrong, but also it's better to use the no-hit, the no-miss move when Minimize is in play. That gave less XP than the Ponyta's outside. Oh wait, I should... Amulet coin. What item do you have? Oh yeah. No, let's get a little bit more money. Let's do you. Okay. Okay. I think I must have already faced everyone except for those two. What do I have in the way of medicine? I have water, I have 24 lemonades. Honestly, who can I use the calcium for? I genuinely thought that I didn't fight anyone in there, but I guess I have. Oh boy. At least Pachys are gonna be nice and leveled up by the end of this. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a lot of off-stream grinding. And whenever I do those, I'm probably going to do those with just the overlay here. I'm probably not even gonna boot up like my PNG tuber. It's probably just, ooh, thank you for the crit. Probably just microphone, game. Like this overlay just minus the PNG talking to you all right now. In fact, it might be better for me to like do all the grinding and then like combine it all into one upload. We'll have to see. It depends on how long it takes. I don't need the amulet coin on Pachy anymore. Nice. Not so nice. Okay. Yeah. I might not even need to have microphone. I might just do it and not have microphone on. I don't know. Ow. Might be a good idea actually to buy some Moo Moo Milks just as like a future, potentially good future thing. Sweet Kiss. If I could get rid of this, but I kinda need it. Although, what happens? Okay. Endure might be better for the moment, just because double bells. If I run into those... Nice. All right. Jeez. How much XP does it take this Dasher going to take? Okay, so like 2 more battles and he'll level up. Bam, 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 bam. Hmm. Actually, this is fine. Yep. In fact, I'm gonna have to, at some point, figure out a good time to, evolve, friggin' baby. I can't think of its name right now. Blocker. Can't think of the actual Pokemon name, and that's kind of bad, I'm gonna say. Happiny. Level up with Oval Stone between 4 AM and 8 PM. Level up with Oval Stone between 4 AM and 8 PM. So it's not just using, it does have to hold it. I assume. Essentially, reverse other stuff. Ooh, nice crit. Ooh, very nice crit. Nice. No new moves? Well, that's disappointing. And Pania doesn't become a Rapidash until level 40. Nice! Thank you for the crits, Patchy. Very useful. Very appreciated. Okay. Kricketune dies here. And if it doesn't, I can just run. Alright. Yeah, thinking about it, I might not even really do a mic. Just because it's already hard enough with this stream to actually think of things to say. But, I think it would be even worse if I do this on, like, say, days that I'm not, like, fully in it, or even if it's some, like, I'm just streaming at an earlier time than normal, or I'm streaming after work, but it was a, rough day at work or whatever. You know, if you've seen my streams on that. Hello, L-Stance, how are you doing? Hope your day has been going well. Haven't seen you in a minute, other than, like, doing okay, just brain fog. the concept I was just explaining. Hopefully the brain fog isn't anything too serious. I imagine just tiredness. And we're gonna skip the Geodude. But yeah, other than like seeing you on occasion, I think on Heartwood stream when I'm like so tired that I'm not even fully able to pay attention. I don't really get to see you otherwise. Oop. Thank you for the crit, Patchy. Yeah, I've made myself scarce. It happens. No, I do get it. Sometimes you just have a few days or weeks where it's just hard to socialize. At least if I'm assuming right on that. I'm not sure if I am. I'm just doing a bit of grinding in this game because I have to really level up all the Pokemon I got before I even attempt that next gym. Let's see. Longer message? Nah, I was in a pretty bad space mentally and I needed to get on medication. Body isn't liking the meds yet. Takes a week or so. Well, at least you do have the meds to help you. Better to begin some sort of help for the mental stuff. I'm not going to like make guesses or assume whatever is going on with you. Just glad that you have something that I hope is going to help. I do understand medication taking a while though. Thank you, my bot. Paralysis. If this Kricketune doesn't die here, I might have to... Okay, we're good. I don't know if I got anything to really talk about. Life's just been sort of chaos, which I assume you probably understand, like how that is. Until my body and mind adjust to the new status quo, I'll be really lethargic and out of it. Oh yeah, I know your life is chaos. Yeah. I understand. Yeah, being kind of lethargic, slow moving, just generally not able to feel like you're able to do much. Completely understandable when you're on the medication that you don't even know the side effects fully until after you're already taking them. And yeah, you know my life is chaos. It's probably more chaotic than the usual. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the fact that, yeah, I am also doing college classes now, and that's been sort of hell because of online classes having troubles. But I got it fixed? Question mark? I haven't been? Apologies. No, it's fine. I don't expect anyone to keep up with everything that I'm doing, other than myself. But, like, I'm glad to hear you got it taken care of, though. Thank you, only partly. Ish, yeah, ish. That is a good way to put it, is... While I now can access the online courses and have done a little bit with it, I have a long way to go with it. Oh, and also there's been an animal under my house for like 2 weeks. So that too. Still don't know what animal. The animal part you remember? I probably mentioned it like a few times in a few different places, didn't I? Because I can never remember where I've said, like, generally stuff like that. Bird. Was with Heart Yi? Okay. Yeah. I probably said it like 12 times in chat and like 1 or 2 times the few times I've been able to actually hang out. Yeah, it's still under there. In fact, after I'm done streaming, I'm going to go check to see if that trap was triggered yet. Because if not, then it's still under there. Frick. Chansey, first time in forever. Now I get to, like, hopefully get more XP. It'd be fine if I whirlwind it, but I desperately don't want to spend forever grinding. Soft-boiled as your first move. God dang it, wild Pokemon. Oh, you didn't see earlier. I had a moment where I could have easily lost my Gyarados Noodly. Soft boiled, god dang it. Basically, I went to fight. I went a bit back. So right now I'm at Veilstone City, and I have been going back to like level up all my Pokemon, because the highest level Pokemon in that gym, to my knowledge, is a level 30. And if you haven't noticed, my highest level Pokemon is only now a level 26 after like a while of grinding today. I'm behind. And so I went into Ghost Tower, or I don't think that's the actual name for it, but you know what one I'm talking about, I assume. I went into the Ghost Tower to fight the trainers there, just to kind of help level up a bit more. And one of them had a Kricketune. And then that Kricketune, so it was the Gyarados versus the Kricketune. Kricketune uses Bide. It's just fine. Gyarados uses Bite. It does half of the Kricketune's health. And so I go, you know, it's fine. I use Bite again while it's storing energy. And that Kricketune has 1 health left. So, that was a bit of a scary situation. I basically had to go, if I don't switch out, Gyarados just straight up dies. And if I do switch out, someone else is likely to die. So I need to figure out what the frick I'm gonna do here. I basically made a guess. And that guess was, I assume that how Bide works is that it does double the HP damage rather than the actual physical attack stat when it hits whatever Pokemon it's hit. And making that guess, I have a Chansey on the team. Or, they're in the box right now during the grinding, but... So, the Chansey was at full health and I went, you know what? if the Chansey survives, then we know that it's HP based. And the Chansey survived with like 43 health out of 150 something. All because of Bide. And Gyarados... It really, like... I even started the stream off saying that, like, if this stream's eventful, that's a bad sign. And, well... I'm lucky that so far I have not had to, update the list on the right there that you see. But, I definitely was close to having to. And if I would have lost Noodly, yeah, I know the mechanics of most Pokemon by looking at them, but the games themselves I know nothing of. Huh. I mean, fair. Just, the big thing was that if I would have lost my, Gyarados Noodly, that would have screwed me in the future. Because I'm sort of in a weird spot where most of the Pokemon I have... Oh wait, why am I fighting this Geodude? I need to back out now. You know, if Burb dies, this is fully my fault. Ugh. That one would have been totally my fault. But Burb survived. So we're good. We're all good. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're fine. We'll just take you out there. What item did I get here? Amulet coin. Don't need that right now. Yeah, that was okay, so now we can count 2 almost deaths that happened this stream. And one of them was entirely avoidable. Being that one. We can just pretend that didn't happen and hope that no one brings it up later. That pursuit didn't do much. That stomp's gonna do much. I'll probably forget it happened. You might, I won't. It's just like how I have not yet forgotten the fact that when Zip first came onto the team, they got crit like 3 times in a row. And now they're in the list. Yeah. Zip was one that hurt for them to go down. Because, yeah. Zip's actually named off of one of the Pokemon in my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon story that I need to actually, like, write at more of at some point. And so them dying just... hurts. Oh boy. Oh yeah. I could go on for hours about that, but I feel like you know about as much with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as you do with the mechanics of the games of this game. Was that my headphones, or did the game just randomly lag there for no reason? I know far more about Mystery Dungeon than mainline, actually? Okay. Then you'll probably understand the, there was a lag on stream too. Okay, that was the actual emulator then. For whatever reason. I mean, my DS. My DS lagged. Oh. Boy. But, I don't know. Do you want to hear me ramble about, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Yes, your DS lagged, of course. Well, I mean, yeah, just look at it. This is probably the best conditioned DS I have. You know, that isn't like a 2DS, 3DS level. DS games can lag. Only if you don't mind me ramble about my past attempts at playing Mystery Dungeon style D&D game. You go first, of course. Oh, frick. There's a bite already. I think I'm just going to run from this one. So the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon story I have has, ooh, thank you for the credit. I guess I won't just, run. Basically, there's 3 main protagonists. One of them is, like, the continuation of the protagonist from the Rescue Team games. One is the continuation of the protagonist from Explorers, and one is an entirely new character. And there's a few different plot lines, of course, because if you got 3 different protagonists, you can't have them all in the same place at once. Essentially, you know how in Rescue Team in the post-game, if you talk to Alakazam, they'll mention, like, the, Lucario, who was, like, the, most famous, rescuer of, like, ever, basically. You know about that, right? Thank you for the crit, Shade. I missed that point, I think. Okay, it was in the post-game, just like one of those lines that were just sort of thrown in, but like still pretty important because the main reason that line was there in Rescue Team was because it's sorry, my brain's basically because they couldn't get Lucario actually into the game in time in the original, but they still wanted to reference some of the Gen 4 Pokemon that were revealed at the time. Lucario is just sort of that Pokemon that's mentioned, but you know, it's not actually in the game. But and also in Red and Blue Rescue Team, the final like rank your team can be is the Lucario rank because of that. But so for the Rescue Team protagonist story, his name is Greg. He is a Blastoise, and I assume you know the story of Rescue Team. Human turned Pokemon, saves the world, whatever. And it takes place after all the events of that. Basically, he wants to, like, find who this Lucario is, maybe learn something from him, and all that stuff. You know, thank you for the crit, Josh. Just sort of a little adventure going into Treasure Town, which, you know, is the location for Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. The reason for that is because protagonist number 2 is a Lucario. Essentially, it's a little bit of a headcanon-y type of... the story fits only under specific circumstances, but the main idea is that the exploration team protagonist is the Lucario that's mentioned. But because the story was told by word of mouth so much, it essentially turned into a different story based on who you asked. You know, because how, just in general, you know, rumors and stories can spread and change very easily. And the story kind of is meant to play on that. Telephone game sort of thing. Exactly. And the big thing with that is the fact that, so, for Greg, he has his partner who is a Raichu named Volt, and then they also drop the wall or evolves into Tsunami. Yeah. And then, other than him and his partner going on this, they also recruit a secondary team who are a Plusle and Minun, who are Sparks and Sprinkles, two longtime characters of mine. This might be a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not the main conflict, so long story short, they do find the exploration team protagonist, who I have named as Henry, but his partner is missing, and no one except for Sparks knows that he's supposed to have a partner. And so it kind of turns into a mystery at that point. And Henry's partner is Zip, who is a Shinx. And so that kind of kicks off one of the main plots after the sort of starter plot of like Greg and all of them looking for Henry in the first place. I personally think it's a interesting concept because I already know why Zip is missing and what happens, but like, I don't know. I'm not sure if people like the idea of just what I mentioned or not. What's your thoughts on like that broad description of it so far? Does it sound like a story that you would read? Oh, it should be fine. I gotta admit, I'm probably too drugged up to follow. I mean, fair. Just lots of story elements, a lot of twists and turns, and it's not like this would be like one story. It's something that would be multiple chapters. I have 3 chapters written, and I have to rewrite 3 of them. I was never big on reading in general. Fair. Makes me wish I actually like could make art and like motion picture of what I need, all that stuff. And you might have noticed that, yeah, I didn't even mention the third protagonist during that, but there's supposed to be a little bit more self-contained than the rescue team and explorers like storylines, but they do still play into it later on. Flashfire. Forgot. One of the fun things about the third protagonist, it's a Riolu named Kay. And, well, part of the plot is that after, you know, waking up on the beach, you know, typical Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff, people seem to think that he might be the Lucario that is actually Henry. And, you know, running into characters that genuinely should not be able to exist. So, that's also a thing. Interesting? Yeah. Like, there's a lot to it. Oh, thank you for the crit, Dasher. I think the best... Man... I don't put that much thought into things. I mean, it's not like this is something that I came up after only a few days. This is like a story that I've been building up in my mind at least, and attempting to write once in a while for like actual years by this point. Because like Sparks and Sprinkles first became characters in like what, 2017, 2018? And my first few drafts of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon like story would have came around like maybe 20... I want to say like 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. So it's not exactly as if this is something that I just came up with. There has been a lot of thought into it. And you know, being a big fan of Mystery Dungeon helps too. My girlfriend has something like that. Girls got word salad, something fierce, and it's hard to follow what she's putting down sometimes. Yeah, well that's why I want to actually write it out and all that good stuff. And again, I have like, what, 3 chapters written of what could possibly be triple digits in chapters. Like, I don't know for sure how long it would be if I actually get to writing it. But I know that I'm, like, what I have written barely scratches the surface and I need to rewrite it anyways just because of how rushed and lacking in some necessary detail some of those are. Well, that's just how it is. I think one of my favorite, like, side note type things is that one of the side characters, named B, with a capital B, lowercase e, is someone that looks like a Vulpix, but is supposed to be like a Zorua. Zorua? I don't think I say that Pokemon's name right. But a Zorua who's disguised all the time as a Vulpix because they wish they were one. And so that's sort of its own side story. And they're also someone who believes they're part of a multi-dimensional police force type thing. So shenanigans do happen with that. That character is probably the most, like, bending the rules character I got. With Sparks and Sprinkles being the next bending the rules characters I got. Let's see. Last time I tried to play a tabletop game anyways, I started first by checking out the rulebook and there was a section for no combat, like grappling, and I was like, I'm gonna take a weak Pokemon and use these combat maneuvers exclusively. Oh boy. That sounds fun. Sounds like taking a D&D character and just saying, hey, what is the dumbest build I can do that's funny, but works? Because I'm assuming that you're talking about that D&D like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon thing. Yeah. Is it just a D&D thing, or is it like its own game? I'm assuming you're taking the time to respond. Pokeroll is not D&D. It's based on a different game entirely, but I don't remember what it was. Pokeroll. Okay, I'll have to like look it up. If it's not D&D, but it's D&D like, it might be based off of Paladin. Or at least that's my guess. As like the whole, like if it's not this game, it's probably this game type thing. Could be anything though. Oh no, it had a really weird resolution mechanic. I wonder what... Okay. You would roll a number of d6s and count the high rolls. Thank you for the crit, Dasher. Honestly, that explanation alone just makes me think of Risk. Maybe. Maybe Risk. I mean, Risk is not a tabletop, it's just straight up a board game. Which I like Risk. I'm one of like the 5 people out there that does. But like, I don't know. I'll just have to look into Pokeroll later because it sounds interesting. Maybe see if my D&D group would want to try that. They probably won't. Wait, is Pokeroll like completely online or is it like mixed? Anyways, you were a Smeargle? Ooh. Smeargle is definitely interesting given that, I guess it depends on how much you go... There's a PDF? Okay. Because, like... But with Smeargle, I imagine... That's... Like... Okay. Smeargle is a weird Pokemon in the Pokemon games, considering... Its only move to start out with is Sketch. And that in a, that move in a tabletop game would be... I don't know how that would work. Or was Smeargle the one you were doing exclusively the things like grappling and whatnot? Yeah, the exclusively grappling. That, you know what, makes sense. Take one of the 2 Pokemon that can only know like 2 moves, and that's what you do with them. But then I faltered and decided to use other moves anyways. I mean, I guess my question then is, did Smeargle only start with Sketch, or did you have to choose like a handful of moves, like regardless? Because I am curious. Started with Sketch. Got it. And I know what Sketch does in the normal and the Mystery Dungeon games. So I'm assuming I would know what it does in the tabletop. Unless it's like recyclable. It might be recyclable. It would make sense if it was recyclable. It would make the move a bit better. We assumed it worked the same way as in the main games? Ooh. That actually might make it harder just because of the fact that I don't think it gets recycled in the main games, does it? 40... 15... Might be better than just having Growl and Chill, though. Let's get rid of Chill. We also assumed we can unlearn the move and trade it back for Sketch again. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking about, was like, DM threw me a bone with that one. Understandable, given, yeah, if you were stuck with like 4 moves that were weak moves for like the rest of the like campaign, that would be rough. Ah, yes, the Chansey animation that's super long for no reason. I mean, if it works, it works. String shot to Spider-Man a Rhyhorn definitely sounds like a, oh boy, that sounds like D&D mixed with a Pokemon game, alright. I'm assuming that also means that status moves that speed you up or slow you down probably work differently as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a long while since I looked at the rulebook, so I'm fuzzy on the details. Well, fair. I just imagine, like, there's probably set definitions of this is what this does, etc., etc. And so things like moves that would normally slow you down, speed you up, probably do something slightly different. Sort of like how, like, in the Mystery Dungeon games, speed is a whole different thing entirely. Where instead of like it being which one moves first in a turn, it's instead you get more or less turns. Man, I like being in Sky Tower and the Tropiuses just have 4 turns per turn. It's amazing. Dion admitted to me later that they had no idea what to do with me. Turning encounters into circuses. Well, I mean, a DM has to be, with any tabletop game, a DM has to be flexible with what their players throw out. Can't be super strict, or else you'll get the players mad at you. Can't be super loose, or you're going to literally have no campaign. So it's good that they... like, it's good that you didn't know until afterwards. But, because that just shows that whoever your DM was doing a good job at keeping the flow going, despite you throwing everything into a mass circus, as I guess would be the words. Yeah. God. If only I had a water type move, that would be great. Imagine if I had the water type move, wouldn't that be just great? I imagine God, what's with all the Geodudes? Imagine having a water type move. Couldn't be you. Yeah. Well, my luck manifests in weird ways. I got lucky with Bird surviving, and now I'm starting to have the luck bounce back out. By only running into Geodudes that will explode when I don't have a water type move. I have to really be careful with my... God. I have to be really careful with my Gyarados and my Ponyta, especially. Because my starter died, meaning that Ponyta is the only Fire type in the rest of the game that I'll have. And the Gyarados, I want to make sure that I have a, like, Pokemon that can learn Surf and Waterfall and whatnot. Okay, thank goodness. Not Geodude. Not Geodude. I'm not someone that actually plays a lot of D&D type stuff. When I do, usually it's in a group that plays a whole lot more than me, and I'm just usually that person that I run in, I somehow either don't die or just barely die to where I'm resurrected immediately. And it's a shock that my character is still alive at the point of the story that we are at. Because, in order, I have tripped on my axe in a way that would have insta-killed me from a very bad D1 roll, or A1 roll. I've gone through traps in a trap house, except for the last trap, which knocked me out. What's some other things? Because I know there's one. Oh, I once got targeted hard by a werewolf creature. Did not get werewolfed myself, but still ended up nearly dying from that. Got knocked out and then brought back up. What's some other ones? Like, my memory's a bit whack as is, so it is kind of hard to actually think of examples of things that have happened. But generally, my character has always been, how are you not dead yet? The character. I guess I should also mention that character is a halfling monk. In traditional D&D type games, if nobody is the horny bard yet, I am the horny bard. Fair. You know what? I don't think we have a bard, but we definitely have the horny. Which I am not the horny. Everyone else is. In that campaign, I'm the halfling monk whose main story is amnesia, but has since remembered and does not know what to do with that information. We have a we have like an orcish barbarian who he is strongman, and that's his personality. We used to have a rogue, but the actual player for that had a weird falling out with an I remember, and I'm not going into that. We have the DM just doing his thing. We have, who else? I forgot what, like, the, name for a, like, part dragon person is, but we have a part dragon who, like, her main thing, Dragonborn, something like that. But she's like sort of our healer, and also uses offensive magic sometimes. But she's mostly the healer. And there was another time that I should have died but didn't. While we were trying to get my character's memory back, basically she did this spell inside a church of a different god, you know, just wanting to spite the other gods while doing it. And so on the roll of the spell, the DM suddenly tells me that I have to roll a dexterity check, or a dexterity save. And essentially what happened was I did roll the save, but if I wouldn't have, it would have been an instant death from a shade type that uses like the scythe. And I'm aware that there is delay, that's why I'm trying my best to not be... also, I should not be fighting this Geodude, I'm being a dumb again. Essentially, this... I don't remember the name of it, but... like, you've seen, like, what a shade is. The hooded figure with the big scythe. One of those appeared, tried to kill me. I basically ducked under it, and the Dragonborn character immediately blasted it with magic and killed it in such succession that we didn't even have to actually roll initiative. And we got both. She got to basically tell everyone else in the group that, yeah, no, that was intentional. Totally intentional. Just a sacrifice. But literally, it was one of those... It was one of those... There wasn't supposed to be a combat. There was suddenly a combat where I should have died immediately. I didn't. And all that. One sec though, gotta go and do a thing real quick. Okay, see you when you're back. Take your time. If I stop streaming, you are free to also DM me on Discord, but I'm not sure, because I don't know how long I'll be on. But I'll be here until then. Bam, bam, bam. I feel like I'm gonna forget that name for the thing. What was it? Pokeball. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Noodly is now level 23 and learned Dragon Rage. Ooh, that's actually really good now. It's not a water type move, but it's a move. Always inflicts 40 HP of damage. And then Bite is 60 power. So Tackle's now useless. Alright. And continue on we go. I guess this is a good way to check, like, how much HP certain Pokemon have. To know how much damage is being done. For example, Ponyta, I'm pretty sure is a stick. Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be any Pokemon that are just at 40 HP. Okay, you know, I might have spoke a little too soon on that. Ooh, it's not just for... Oh! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, wait. It doesn't do it this time. That would have been dangerous if that Mime Jr. would have just let it rip right then and there. Assurance. Ooh. If the fuzz at the same turn, attack power is doubled. So Assurance is really good in doubles. And it does more damage than Pursuit. I think we'll get rid of Astonish. In fact, Murkrow is just good against doubles in general. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Alright. Bam, bam, bam. I feel like I'm one of the few people who is not bothered by the speed of this game. Like, maybe it's just me. Oop. Another Mime Jr. Sorry that took longer than I wanted. No, it's fine. Happens. I'm still here. Just to suffer. Joke. But yeah, no worries. I am here just playing the game. Doing the grind. Leveling up the Pokemons. Got so many Pokemon to level up. You got any interesting, like, D&D-ish? Oh, wait. The campaign I was in with the Wrestling Smurgle had this overall post-apocalyptic vibe to it. So, you know, basically the Mystery Dungeon universe. Humans are long gone, but the remnants of their tech remain. So, the Mystery Dungeon universe. I stand by what I said. Completely, that's just straight up the Mystery Dungeon universe. In Pokemon, we're learning how to and utilizing that tech, the military stuff. Yeah, that's one thing that I have not seen in the Mystery Dungeon universe. But, you know, otherwise, Mystery Dungeon. All you need now is for one of the people to have their main plot be that they are formerly a human. Does sound interesting though. And this is all happening while the legendary Pokemon have vanished entirely. I mean, in all fairness, they seem to do that every other week. But alright. I do kind of wonder then, like, is there any sort of like apocalypse? Well, if it's a post-apocalypse, then it's probably easy to assume that the legendary Pokemon probably had some part into causing or being affected by the apocalypse or having to rebuild the post-apocalypse. And they're probably missing because of that. At least that would be my guess. And that's usually the plot of Pokemon. Just every game. Don't really know. I suspect that the Apocalypse and the Legendary Disappearing are entirely separate. Is this a campaign that's still going on? Because if so, then I don't know what to say other than everything I say is speculation. Nope. Oh. So you just never got closure with that? That sucks. Campaign died. Yeah. That sometimes happens, doesn't it? You ever just look at a campaign and go, why did you die? That's actually a big reason why I don't like really doing a lot of D&D stuff. It's because never have a consistency with campaigns staying alive. Good thing I have water, because otherwise my voice would be entirely dead. But it definitely feels like it's beginning to strain a little bit. Haven't had to talk this much in a while. Usually I only keep the streams an hour to an hour and a half to like 2 hours, and well, recording wise we're at 2 hours and 13 minutes, so I really shouldn't be already losing my voice. Oh well. That's how it is. You're from another country, right, Alstance? Or are you, like, from America and I just misremembered? You're in the US? Okay, I must have misremembered. I don't know why I thought you were from another country, though. Maybe because, like, Parzival also is? Or maybe just the fact that you have, like, one of the schedules like mine where it's all messed up. I can tell you mine. I do hang with Pars occasionally. Yeah, then it might be just like, I know that your schedule is similar to theirs and just no consistent sleep schedule. Yeah, then it must be just, I assumed you were from another place, and that wasn't the case. Thank goodness for Runaway. My favorite thing in this entire thing. I have to maintain a consistent sleep schedule because of work, and I still struggle sometimes. That's actually a big reason why I moved to Fridays, is because, like, with classes and whatnot, there's no way that I'm going to be able to maintain doing 2 streams a week. And so I may as well stream on, like, after work on the end of the week rather than during the middle of the week where I need to be in bed by a certain time. Or on the weekend where most of what I'm doing is either being with family, being with my girlfriend, or doing the classwork or something like that. Keeps the consistency of my late night streams while also making it to where I'm not ruining my schedule a bit too much. Know what I mean? Right. Do what you gotta do to stay healthy. I wouldn't say that I'm healthy. I just do what I do anyways. It would probably be healthier if I could, like, I ain't healthy neither. Yeah, I know how that is. Switch to burp. I picked up Blade and Sorcery on a whim recently and it turned out to be a great workout game. I have a VR workout game and I just don't play it. I've seen Blade and Sorcery and I know that it's like a good game. The game that I have is called Ragnarok and it's a VR rhythm game of sorts. I have seen a lot of Blade and Sorcery, so I do know what that is. I imagine you have fun with it. I know of Ragnarok. Yeah. I know of Ragnarok, yeah. Not my cup of mead. Well, I mean, that's fair. I'm just shocked that you know what it is, given I hear no one ever talk about the game. I just always assume that the only people that know of Ragnarok's existence are rhythm gamers. Which are the people that I found Ragnarok from. My mom's boyfriend wants it. That's certainly a line of words. But, I mean, yeah. I like it. It's also a workout. And the funny thing about it is that it means that for all intents what is the actual phrase? All intents and purposes. Everyone's first rhythm VR game is usually Beat Saber. I have yet to play Beat Saber. So my first rhythm game in VR is Ragnarok. All intents and purposes. Now that's just hard to read. Interestingly, it's not that I'm tired, it's just my voice is dead. And so actually saying words correctly is a little bit more of a struggle than normal. Which I'm not used to my, saying words being a struggle because of my voice. Yeah, I don't like rhythm games, so I skipped on Beat Saber. Some about, like, it looks fun to me. Like, I like rhythm games well enough, and, like, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, so the lightsabers for the Beat Sabers is, like, a bonus. But something about Beat Saber specifically just... There's something about it that just doesn't seem right. And so I just don't. I do still want to get at some point just to try it, see if I do like it, but yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Who knows, one of these days I might get it and end up so hooked on it that I just, like, miss streams a few times. Who knows? You know one thing that I'm sad about? Yeah, admittedly, I kind of picked up Blade and Sorcery because I challenged Heartwood to a duel a long while back. Want to see if my rudimentary Hema knowledge can put them on their toes. I don't know what Hema stands for, but I know that you're talking about, like, swordsmanship and whatnot, because Hart used to be a fencer and all that. You're probably talking about that sort of stuff. But definitely an interesting reason to pick up the game. I thought Blade and Sorcery was only single player though. It is single player, but I also got Swords of Gura, which is a multiplayer dueling game. Ah! That's my first time hearing of this game. Swords of Gura. Had Swords of Gura for a while, but it's a dead game. Oof. Is it dead as in, like, the servers are dead, or dead as in no one plays it? Anyways, what makes you sad? The fact that I wanted to never touch, There's that one social VR game that looks like Mies but worse. I can't think of the name right at the moment, but I never wanted to ever have that game. And then when my cousin came over for family being chill out to Neos, no, it's like metaverse levels of bad, but it's also a multi-platform and not required to use VR. But basic Rec Room, that's what I'm thinking of. I never wanted to touch Rec Room. Then my cousin desperately wanted me to like get Rec Room to hang out for a minute. And so now I unfortunately have a Rec Room account that is never going to be touched again. Oh boy. It's not as if there's really anything wrong with Rec Room. It's just, it's inferior to VR chat and Chill Out and Neos and Mies and probably is just barely above and Roblox. Honestly, if Roblox had VR, it would do better than this game. I'm just gonna say it. Roblox recently got a Quest standalone release. I am going to start downloading that right now. Or I guess not right now because I need to actually put on the headset, but I am going to grab that immediately. Oh no, what have I done? Look, as much as people clown on Roblox, and as much as I will clown on Roblox at times, Roblox is still fun. And if you deny that, you just haven't played the right Roblox minigames. You tried playing the popular ones, and that was your first mistake. It's about the same as how Minecraft has VR on the consoles, but they need to add it to, like, computer. I haven't played Roblox at all and want to avoid it because it has a reputation of being for kids. I mean, Pokemon's for kids. Minecraft's for kids. The main thing is you just have to curate how you're doing things, and like, sure, you are going to have to deal with more kids on Roblox than on other games meant for kids, but you can still like have a good time and all that good stuff. You can even make like your own private, like, you know how VR chat has like the invite system and whatnot, private worlds. There is something somewhat like that in Roblox, but not as easy. As in, yeah, like there's things that can be done. It's just one of those things where if you play it and you find the right minigame, it's fun. If you don't, then you don't. And I'm just that person that, because I grew up with Roblox before it got big, I actually do have fun with it. I had a recent scare when someone I was being open and intimate with in VR chat lied to me about being a legal adult, so I don't want to put myself into a situation like that again is all. Well, for one, fair that you don't want to put yourself into a situation like that. Two, why the frick is a minor lying about their age and getting intimate with adults? And three, on Roblox, the main point isn't to just chill with people, it is to actually play the game. Unlike VR chat. But I can understand why you want to avoid being around kids after having one try to manipulate you into a relationship. At least that's what it sounds like it's going on there. It's also just generally a, what's something like a open and casual thing? It's also one of those things where, that's why online relationships are so tenuous and not that easy to deal with. And why I am glad that I have, like, girlfriend who I've had since high school, so I know that she's a legal adult. And the funny thing about it is that she's a legal adult who looks like she's still in high school because she just has that gene from her mom where she doesn't grow past like 5'2". But yeah, so what was I about to say? Yeah, online relationships are wacky. I think that's the main gist of what needs to be said. Well, seeing is pain. I do have to question, was this, like, not legal kid, like, someone that was, like, about to become an adult and thought that it was okay because of that? Because that's weirdly a thing that I've seen more than once. Basically, okay, then yeah. It's one of those things where I have seen people who are like 17 thinking like they're basically an adult. Still doesn't tell that I'm basically twice her age. Ooh, in your 30s. Yeah. One of those things where if you didn't cut it off and she started telling people, people would think that you were trying to prey on them, type thing. definitely don't want to deal with those call-out type stuff. Exactly that, yeah. That's a bonus benefit of being Ace. I don't have to deal with anyone thinking that I'm going to be with a kid, because I don't want to be like intimate like that with anyone. And also just not being attracted to kids as is, but besides the point I was making there. In fact, when it comes like to the internet, with that sort of thing, it's very weird because like even in like the Twitch furry community, I've seen some weird things happen to where it seems like the community focused more on shaky, potentially. I don't know if I should say names or not, because I feel like if I name names, people who are friends with the person that I want to mention might get pissed off. And I don't know if you're friends with this person, so I don't want to get too much into that. Don't name names? Okay, well there is a furry Twitch streamer on this platform who basically had a lot of allegations thrown at him a while back. And people focused mainly on manipulation that was shaky. There was also one or two. Already know who I'm talking about? Okay, well I'm still gonna not name names. But everyone focused on that when there was a lot of other parts to it, such as the fact that they were talking with minors on Twitter. Now, I actually did research into this. I want to make a video at some point to actually explain the situation. But one of the big things that happened there was like, some people got mad at him for talking to a minor on Twitter when I'm going to defend them on this. The minor definitely interacted first and was being sexual with anyone possible. So I can believe that that was a mistake. But, and this is the big but, the Twitch like streamer also had not just one F-list, but multiple. And in said F-lists, there was some, let's just say, worrying things. One of the big ones being... okay, I don't know... I don't think I can say the actual words on Twitch, but basically, one of them was like, basically things with children, and the other one was things with feral animals. The actual word for the second one, and basically some wording like that first one. No, I'm okay with saying it, I just don't want to like get in trouble for saying it. But no, like, it was that sort of thing on their F-lists as being favorites. And when that got brought up, people, and they made a Twitter response saying, oh yeah, the F-lists were old and they just copy and pasted their favorites. But, I don't understand why people just took that apology when, you know, that was also on their newer F-lists, and also doesn't explain why it was on their F-lists in the first place. And everyone just sort of brushed it off because they apologized and decided not to look into it because the manipulation and whatnot thing was shaky already, and he apologized for it, and people took the apology at face value. You know, just my personal thoughts. It's also why I couldn't watch all of, Hardwood Subathon because I think that that person was one of the people he was playing with on that Subathon. But I didn't want to mention that to Hardwood directly. Yeah, they did? Okay, yeah, I thought I heard the name and went, yeah, nope, never mind. Ooh, I hate crits. But yeah, I don't know what your personal thoughts on it are. Maybe I was looking too much into it. Maybe I just looked at the apologies and saw them as disingenuous because of my own personal bias. Maybe they were good enough. It's just my thoughts on that specific person and situation. Come on, can I still have a lot of Ember on Dasher. But if I switch to Dasher, it's going to be all Planetas. I did a quick look and I see a friend of mine called that out. Okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only person then. And again, like, it's one of those, like, I've had the idea in the back of my mind for a while to make a video about it, but also with how inconsistent I am about making videos, it probably won't happen for a long while. Oh, can't teach it to block. But the main point I was getting at is that, yeah, people jump to defend him really quick without actually looking into the stuff, saying that they did. And long story short, I distrust a lot of Twitch streamers in the furry VR chat Twitch space, even if, like, I do still follow a lot of them. And a lot of them are friends of friends. So, yeah. It's you know, that whole mess of, like, I want to call it out, but also friends of friends. And it's not like I'm a big name in this area or anything like that, so... Oh wait, I should probably not... You would burn a lot of bridges if you do. That's exactly my point. I don't want to burn bridges. At least not when I know that people are not going to listen to me about it. And so I just don't. And I struggle to make videos, so I still need to, like, yeah. I'm just kind of ambivalent, that's the word, to internet drama. I completely forgot what ambivalent means. I know the word. I should know what it means. What does ambivalent mean again? I use it to mean that it doesn't affect me. I mean, that's fair. But I bet I've been using it wrong. I mean, potentially, maybe. I don't know. Do I seem like someone that knows things? Because I certainly don't. And so I was. Using it wrong? Or just using it? Ambivalent means having mixed feelings instead. So I'm ambivalent about it, and you're indifferent. I think indifferent would be the right word for you, from what you've said. Correct. Yeah, for me it's that whole thing where I'm not indifferent to it because I see it as being a problem. Especially since, like, I'm one of those people that I don't like seeing people who are attracted to and use feral animals just parade about in the fandom. We have people in the furry fandom who advocate against it, and then you got people who will turn a blind eye when that person then is one of their friends. Like, and I'm sure that if like that Twitch streamer was someone that I was actually friends with, there is a chance that I could even be singing a different tune, because, you know, it is hard to just look at something like that objectively if it is your friend. But at the same time, it's that indifference that I believe is the reason why this stuff happens. Why the furry fandom has an issue with it. But maybe I'm just overthinking. I do that a lot, of just overthinking. Let's switch real quick. Oh wait, why did I give you the XP share? Newly needs it. TLDR, the furry fandom is a train wreck, and I'm still a part of it somehow. I'm gonna keep my distance from that situation regardless, that the person in question and I have never interacted. Well, that is fair then. I don't think I've ever directly interacted with them, but I also did follow them after a raid at some point. Thank you for the crit shade. So I was following them before that whole thing kicked up in the first place. Because, you know, anytime like Heartwood or like a Nubian Nomadic or Gingivitis, if any of them like raid someone, I'll like drop that person a follow, turn off notifications, just kind of add to that raid like hype type thing. And with that person, it meant that I was following someone that I now believe is terrible. And honestly, I do believe it's manipulative from what I saw. Not even because of like the initial screenshots, but because of the apologies afterwards and whatnot. Apologize a few times and then continue on like nothing happened, and that's how you make sure to not get canceled for wanting to do it with animals and children. Makes you question if other people are on it, doesn't it? Yeah. The problem is, like, guilt by association is something that I want to avoid, though. Because it is a fallacy. And, like, sometimes it is people just being misinformed, underinformed, biased about the fact that it is their friend. And, like, in some cases, like in the case of it being friends of friends, said person is a friend of a friend. Because they are friends with Heartwood. And so I'm not going to assume Heartwood's in on that sort of thing. Because I know better. I would have to see some evidence of it first. But like seriously, like no matter, even if there are some people that are friends with them that I do side-eye of it, again, guilt by association should never be a thing. I'm starting to get closer with everyone. Heck, if guilt by association was a thing, anyone associated with the furry fandom is suddenly a zoo. Oh, whoops, I let the word slip. Hopefully that will fly under Twitch. But you get what I mean. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. We're just gonna run from this one. But yeah, that is, you know. I feel like also part of it, like why I am able to invest in research into the internet drama like that is because, like, as hilarious as this will sound, I am someone who's watched a lot of, like, YouTubers and Twitch streamers that do talk about drama type stuff. I'm someone that knows about the art community, the art commentary community falling apart and the entire drama surrounding it. Or the deviant art ranters and how they fell apart. I know what the slideshow commentary is without having to ask, what's a slideshow commentary? And like, having my eye on all that stuff does kind of give me that probably biased view of, like, identifying what is and is not good evidence in these sorts of things, when something's being blown out of proportion, when something needs to be addressed more, that sort of stuff. Of course, there is also the chance that I'm just a dang idiot, but that's just how it is. I find that I need to trust my gut more on things. The minor in question from my previous topic of conversation. I mean, that's fair then. If you had a gut feeling, then yeah, it's a good idea to look into that gut feeling. I almost want to name names on people that I do have a gut feeling about that so far have not had anything come out about them. Just to be like, I called it early. Because, yeah, that gut feeling sometimes is justified later on. Especially if you're someone who has a weird habit of having weird, like, psychic things just suddenly happen. And you never know why. Thank you, my bot. You know, it's funny too, because, like, the people that I have the worst gut feelings about are the ones that you wouldn't expect, I think. Because, like, for instance, you look at, like, Gingivitis. Literally a gremlin on the internet who likes edgy, dark, and meme humor, who seems like there's just something wrong about. But I do not get a single bad feeling from him in that. Like, if we're gonna talk on pseudo-metaphysical whatever nonsense, I do not get any bad vibes from Gingivitis. Even though he 100% is someone that seems like you would. Also, he just makes good content as a whole. I like his streams. Gingivitis is a part of the streamer group that I'm most associated with. I assumed so, which is Puka and Miss Abby Sim. See, I first ran into Gingivitis because of Aki, a Nubian nomad. Because, like, he's also part of the Haven. I know that I follow Miss Abby Synth, and I might have just started following Puka, but I don't know too much about him other than, like, Miss Abby Synth is a skunk trans girl that does VR chat. And by stream group, I mean group of friends. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't have known that you were friends with them. I just know their names, and that's the extent of my knowledge. In fairness, I'm not even friends with Gingivice, I don't think. I mean, like, I would definitely not mind being friends with him. I don't know Gingy, but I'm very close to Puka and Abby. Yeah, that's fair. Abby seems like she's, like, good person. I don't watch her, but I like what I've seen of her. And Puka is just someone I don't know much on, so yeah. In all honesty, when it comes to like friends who are streamers, I think Heartwood is the like closest to a friend that I have that is like a Twitch streamer. With next being someone that is completely unrelated, Energy Master, if he ever gets back to streaming. And he's not even anywhere close to like these circles, like the VR chat people, because all he's ever streamed is Audica. So most of people that know him are the rhythm gamers. Abby is just an overall wonderful person. She leans into the stinky skunk bit, of course, but she talks about kink and such in an educational manner. Yeah, it's always good to talk about it in an educational manner. And, well, of course, lean into the stinky skunk bit. Everyone has a bit that they lean into. For me, it's being soft blushy. It is a bit less bit and more, like, personal at times, but, like, you know, details. And just overall, whenever we talk, it's always lovely and respectful. Yeah, like, she's always seemed like the type to just be respectful of people. So, understandable. You wanna know what the funniest thing is for me, personally? And I'll like wait for a response, but sure, let's hear it. So, I'm in so many different types of groups that on one hand, I'm in the Discord VR chat groups for people who are all love positivity and like working together, everyone's friends. And on the other hand, I'm in a Discord full of YouTubers and Twitch streamers who the main goal of the Discord is to debate, argue, and bully each other. Like, it's kind of funny how I'm just on both ends of that spectrum. In one, everyone's friends. In the other, everyone is ready to take each other down at a moment's notice. It's just funny. And then, like, and that's just with YouTubers and streamers Discords. I'm also in, like, Discords for specific Minecraft plugins. And, like, got my own server. You probably saw the, MyBot, like, bring that up once or twice. And then there's, I'm in, like, you know, furry servers, Tulpa server, I guess not too much. I was tempted, yeah? Don't worry. If you join my Discord, it's pretty dead most of the time. It's mostly good as a, oh, the Minecraft thing. It'd be nice to play again? Oh, yeah. Well, I always have a Minecraft server, or usually have a Minecraft server, like, running. And right now it's running, like, a modded version of Minecraft. So, if you're down to play modded, it's available. I don't have a vanilla server set up right now, though. And that's, like, sort of the downside to that. But also, like, Servers always did. So, yeah. Alright, you mentioned before you were looking for a Minecraft VR thing, right? Not at the moment. I know of some Minecraft VR things, but until I get back into making a vanilla compatible like server again, I'm not gonna really bother too much with it. Minecraft VR is cool, but it's not something I'm looking for right now. Plus, I did find something. I just need to like re-find it, I guess. Because, like, I have gotten it to work on the Quest standalone and through VR on the computer. It's interesting. Have you played Minecraft on VR? I played the Quest standalone one. Yeah, that one's the one that actually gave me the most trouble, in all honesty. It was interesting being able to crawl. I mean, yeah, crawling is now a thing in Minecraft, technically. There's just no way to switch to laying down without shenanigans, usually, or swimming. Because, I guess the funny way to put it is that crawling is just swimming on land in Minecraft. Good old trapdoor. Or, you know, swimming into a one-block air hole. That's also a way to do it. Or elytra diving. Yeah, that too. I still have never gotten the, like, achievement for the elytra through the one-block hole at a certain speed thing. I just wish the blasted brain fog would go away. I hope it does for you. I don't know. I hope that your brain feels better soon and the fog goes away. And that's the extent of what I know I can say on that, because I don't know what else to say. I guess my main thing is, like, since I do modded for the server right now, you would need to have, like, the ability to play Java version. I know a little soon, I just need a few days, but damn, I feel like it's too fast and too slow. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, because, like, the server is modded right now, it means you need a Java version, and I'm assuming that because you were doing, like, Quest Standalone Bedrock Edition, oh, you do got Java. Or both, because Microsoft gave it to me for free. Which one did you get for free? I got Bedrock on PC for free back when it was Windows 10 Edition Beta. You got Bedrock for free? Yeah, that makes sense. I do not want to admit how many Minecraft versions I have. Because it's too many and not enough at the same time. Because I don't have the Switch version and I need to get the Switch version. I've owned Minecraft for a decade. I would need to do a quick Google search to figure out when I first got Minecraft, but it's been about a decade for me too. I had Minecraft back when Windows 7 was the primary operating system. Alpha 1.2.5? Then you probably had it since You probably had it for more than 10 years. You've had it longer than me then. Either way. Because I didn't play Minecraft until official 1.2.3. And didn't buy Minecraft until 1.5. I think it might have been, I think it was like 1.5.4 that I finally actually bought the game with. 12 years at this point then, Jesus. It's weird to think that Minecraft is that old. There are people who were born when Minecraft were born who are about to go into middle school. Or are in middle school, depending on how the school works. Imagine that. Yeah. Similar thing can almost be said for GTA as well. GTA 5. Because like Grand Theft Auto 5 was released in like 2013. So anyone born around that time is in the later half of elementary. And that's a game that still won't die. For better or worse. As someone who likes GTA 5. You haven't played a GTA game since Vice City? It is a lot different. I will say that. Because, like, as a kid, I did play a bit of GTA 3. And yes, I know, kid playing M-Ray game, but that's besides the point. And just comparing Grand Theft Auto 3 to Grand Theft Auto 5 is like a huge difference because, well, there's like a huge leap there. Don't work? I mean, I'm just stating it as a, I know that like kids shouldn't, but we all, it's the same as like how everyone except me hits the yes I'm 18 on the websites when you're not 18. And you know what I mean by that. Heck, I played Doom for the PlayStation 1 back when I was so young that I barely could understand what was going on and thought that there was some allies in that game somehow. Back in my day, they didn't have warnings for this stuff. Ah, so you actually played back before the Mortal Kombat 3 and Night Trap incidents. I'm aware of them, but they are before my time. Or are you talking about websites? Because I might have misread what you were saying. I might have misunderstood. Websites, yeah, sorry. No, it's okay. I didn't understand. My brain did a weird. I mean, at the same time, though, when did Kappa go into effect? Because I imagine those websites started doing that because of that. You know, just as a guess. $1998? Okay. Then yeah, that's... So maybe I'm misremembering? I mean, I'm going off of a guess. Because for all I know, they could have done it earlier or later. And it was when I first started using the internet? Okay. See, In 1998, I was 1. You were 10? Well, now I know your exact age. But no, like, it's just funny to me to think, like, yeah, I played the Doom for the PlayStation 1 when I was a little kid. I went to my aunt and uncle's house and played Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64, and not understanding how raunchy it was, just saw The Matrix and went, wow, cool reference. I'm sure a lot of people did that. Let's see. I'm thinking next time I have to, like, go heal, I'll force myself to start wrapping up because, like, it's been nice having a stream where there's actually someone in chat, and that's helped me be able to withstand all the grind. But I do also have to cut myself off at some point. So either the next time that I'm forced to, like, save, or forced to heal, or 4 o'clock. One of the two. Whichever comes first. Oh no, I'm enabling. Don't worry. I actually do prefer it, and again, it's not like I got anything that I need to wake up for tomorrow. Thank you for a crit, Bert. It's just that, you know, need to wrap up at some point. I'm just not being too strict about it because there's not anything specific that I need to do besides, like, dishes, laundry, the homework that I am desperately wishing that I didn't have to do. Well, thanks for streaming, and I'm glad that I could keep you company for the past 2 hours. Oh yeah, no problem, and thank you for being here. I'm not wrapping up yet. But yeah, no, thank you for being here as well. It's nice having people. No, I know, I'm just saying. Okay. My brain is back on Pokemon, so I do have to ask, do you have any, like, Pokemon characters? Like, I don't know if you're the type of person that would just keep OCs characters of yours, but if you do you have any Pokemon? Because I'm always curious to hear, like, the stories of people's Pokemon. I don't usually have OCs now. End up making characters for games not necessary for myself. Well, that's fair then. I am somewhere in there. I don't make a lot of OCs, and I'm definitely not someone that, like, does, like, character trading or anything like that. But I definitely got characters that I am personally attached to and will ramble on about if you let me. Heck, all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon characters, I could go on about any one of them for far too long. So if you're ever curious and want to know some about one of my characters, just ask and I'll make sure that you never want to ask again. I have Ali Mimi, who was a very flamboyant pansexual flirt, Shiny Lopunny. You know what? Why is everything about that just sound exactly in line with what I would expect from a Shiny Lopunny character? Except for the name. But yeah, so... neat. I imagine... yeah. Then I had Lopelo. I cannot do the, or is it Lopelo or Lopeo? The Smeargle from the campaign I was talking about before. Okay. Very neat. Very neat. I feel like that's supposed to be Lopeo. But also Lopelo makes sense. And then there's also the chance that I'm just saying it wrong either way. Zoom in the grass. You pronounce it right when you enunciate the L. So, Lopelo. Okay. Got it. Yes. Okay. He was raised as an upper-class painter, but skipped town to do adventuring instead. The painting life was too boring for me. I wish to get myself nearly killed in adventure. Understandable, really. My brain did a derp. I forgot the wing attack first. Oh, quick attack does half. Huh. Let's see. I tried to roleplay that one a bit more, so I ended up giving him a voice inspired by Alan Ruck's snooty rich guy voice. If you watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, no I haven't, you might know the voice. When it comes to things I have seen and have not seen, oh boy, it's confusing. Because I have not seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but I have definitely heard about it like 12 million times. Yeah, I don't really have voices associated with any of my OCs because I don't really voice them? Question mark? Alan Ruck used that voice in a lot of cartoons in the 90s and 2000s, so you might have heard it anyways, but I don't have any examples. Well, it's fine. I'll probably, like, one day look into it, like, do a little Google, be like, what's that voice? And be like, oh, that's what Owl Stance meant. All Stance, Owl Stance, Owl Stance, Owl Stance, AOD Stance. I'm sorry. I think we're now starting to get to the point of my brain beginning to do the brain rot thing. The third time you pronounced it was pronounced correct. Which one was the third time? Was it the ale stance or the olive stance? Neither. No, we're getting to that point of the night where my brain is starting to do that brain rot, so don't expect me to remember like anything other than the close calls we've had with Burb nearly dying to a avoidable self-destruct. I've been in that brain rot all night, so yeah, that's fair. Just saying, my brain is not comprehending. Did I already say Ale stance, or is that one the right one? Like, I always just say all stance, because that's how Heartwood says it. Ale stance is what a lot of friends say, but that's not correct. Okay. Leer? Leer's not a water type move. It's better than Splash, though. Oh wait, no, that's not Ale stance. That's probably all stance. I just accepted that no one pronounces it correctly, despite it being, at least in my mind, pronounced exactly how it looks. Well, that's when you get into actually typing out each syllable. Wait, was it Ollie stance? Was that one the correct one? No, someone called me Ollie stance once, though. Okay. Yeah, that, like, okay. Brain rot moment. Le stance. Le stance. Le stance. Is that correct? Alright. I'll be sure to remember it for like 5 minutes and then forget after stream ends. Le stance. Yeah, okay. It's pretty hard to mess... No worries. Yeah. It's pretty hard to mess up my name. Whether it be my screen name or my Sona name or whatever. Like, how are you gonna mess up Fairweather? I say that rhetorically. But like, everyone knows what Fairweather should sound like. And likewise, everyone knows what plush or plushie sounds like. So it's kind of a bit too difficult to mess up my name to the point where it would be on purpose. Even my like real legal name, first name, is one that I've only heard one person ever accidentally say wrong, and it was a substitute teacher reading from a list. They somehow read Kylie when my legal name is Kyle. Like, you have the name right in front of you. How do you mess that one up? Poor teachers don't get a break someday. Well, I mean, yeah, but this was like a substitute teacher reading from a list. And besides, you're really gonna defend someone for reading Kyle wrong? Like, okay, we're gonna quick attack, and then that'll be it for Burb's turn. Like, let's be real. How many people could pronounce it like chili? Kaylee? Keeley? I feel like even then, like, saying it like that would imply that extra layer from Kylie. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I never said it made sense. I mean, fair then. Let's just embrace our mutual brain rot. Ah, yes. The rot of the brains. The mind saying that it doesn't. It wasn't until this, It wasn't until this Nuzlocke that I found out that stockpile is actually kind of a bad move. Because like in Mystery Dungeon it's pretty alright, especially since you can do it without having a Pokemon next to you, but in the actual this game, it's bad. Also, I feel bad for Parzival. He hasn't like been in stream for a while, and so he hasn't. I don't know if he knows about the fact that the Pokemon that's named after him did die. I don't think he knows. Oh no. What really sucked as well is that Parzival, the Pokemon, was carrying, like, basically the entire team after my starter and one other died. So it sort of was a double whammy on that front. Parz was your rock both literally and figuratively. Yeah. Also, I completely butchered the word literally right there. But yeah, no, that's entirely it. Speaking of rocks, Geodudes. Down, down. But yeah, I will unfortunately be leaving you now though. Alright, well, take care, enjoy your night. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out for as long as you did. I'll still stream for a while and maybe actually let my voice rest for the last like however long. And I'll see you whenever I see you next. I do not know if that'll be on Heartstream or what. But take care, see you soon. Okay. Well, the pleasure was mine, having had a conversation with you in almost a year. It does not feel like it's been that long, Jesus. I'm pretty sure, like a real conversation. Okay, well, that's fair. Like, it is kind of hard for me to reach out to people, so that also is part of it. But yeah. I'll be seeing you whenever I see you. Hoping to hop into VR more now that I got more stuff for my VR equipment. But also classes. So, you know. No time. But yeah. Haven't been on VRC in a bit, but I want to get back in again too. Until next time though, have a wonderful rest of your stream and a wonderful rest of your morning. You too! I am going to probably, like, after this, eat something small, take a shower, and go to bed. After making sure, like, the upload to the stream channel start and whatnot. Take care. You can tell that jump scare hasn't been used much, given now I'm at level 22, and only now am I seeing the issues with his moveset. Oh boy. And it's dead. Yeah, so I guess for the rest of the stream, unless someone pops in and starts talking, probably gonna be a little bit more quiet for the rest of it. Not gonna talk as much. Maybe talk a little quieter. All that good stuff. Yeah, what? Okay. Let's see. Trying to look up the ability of Unburden, and oh boy, reading that is difficult. Doubles Pokemon speed after it uses it consumes a held item. Ah, yes, English broken much. Thank you, book. Ah, boy. Who knows, maybe if I can make it to Iron Island, I can get the Riolu I need. And then struggle to level it up. But a Riolu and Lucario would be very useful. Oh. I guess the question is, when I do get to Dialga, am I going to use Dialga? I think that's definitely going to be an interesting question when we get to that point. God, Volkner's gonna be a pain with the fact that it's... Wait, Octillery is pure water? I thought it was water electric. Huh. Interesting. Never would have guessed. Oh. I guess it's time for a Geodude hell again. Ooh. All right. Voice is like starting to go dead. And so is my brain. Honestly, what are my levels looking at? Okay. Do a little bit of speed up on grinding just for a moment. Apparently, Cranados Rampardos are just pure rock. That's disappointing. If I can get it to work, then I would love to go to the underground and mine for some fossils. But it crashed last time I did that. Stomp. It'd be nice if this Ponyta of mine had flashfire. Did not mean to do that. Very late military you got there. Oh, that's just pain. For our final contestant, Ponyta versus Ponyta. Alright, I think it's about getting close to that time. My brain is absolute mush. Still got a little bit of grinding to go, so... a lot of it done, not enough of it. Anyways... we have to save. There is a lot of saving to be done here. Alright, before we go though, I know it's going to crash, but I still want to, just try it. What are you gonna do? Oh? Oh? It works. Okay, that doesn't sound right. But, my goodness, it works. Maybe it was something wrong with, the old DS. Well, 3 things, okay. Shut. I know how to mine. I've played Minecraft before. There, it's everything. It's just spheres. I need a fossil. I desperately want and need a fossil. This one's gonna... wait a minute. Got it. Everstone. Something I can sell. I didn't think that this was gonna work. I thought that it was just going to crash again. I guess that's the power of the DSi over the regular DS. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's gonna collapse. Oh well. I want to at least get this vein of things just to see if I can find anything. Okay. I'm not gonna have... never mind. Okay. I'm very good at being very close to having it collapse sometimes. Well, sometimes that just happens. Sometimes it's like I have a sixth sense. Other times it's like I have no sense. Oh. I was off. Okay, 3 and a lot of soft over here. Yeah, that was an easy enough one. Still no fossil though. Though at least I can like sell the Everstone if I need to. Jesus. Is that all of them in this area? Dang it. Well. Well, that just means I'm gonna have to save, and I guess next stream I won't need to only do grinding. I can do a little bit of that as well. Or maybe I could do that when I do my grinding off stream and just have that be its own thing. But for now, it's time to close up the DS. Yeah, that button, I guess. And it's time to start looking for someone to raid. Who are we raiding today? Who is even on at this time of night? Or, you know. Slimy Karma's on. Might do them. It's been a while since seen them. Not many other people on right now. So may as well. So we are going to Slimy Karma. Yeah. And enjoy your night.